All right. Wayne State women's basketball defeats top-ranked Grand Valley State 78-77. Warriors now 16-6 overall, 11-3 in the GLIAC, 8-0 at home. Couple other notes. Grand Valley had won 34 straight, a streak that they started against Wayne, actually, right after that Parkside loss last year. And Wayne State defeats Grand Valley for the first time in over 11 years. January 2nd, 2015, right here in Detroit. Of course, that was at the Math Eye. So first win over Wayne inside the field house. Joined by head coach Carrie Lohr, senior forward Taylor Thompson, and junior guard McKenna Ferguson. Coach, exhale. That's a team that you lost by 1 in Allendale earlier this year. I feel like you always play them close, play them tight. Today, you knock them off. Just some thoughts. What was the game plan? How did you execute it? And some other thoughts from the game today.
Well, I think that, obviously I'm super proud of my team. I think that this has been a long time coming. And I think that the game in Allendale was really kind of a bitter, a bitter departure when we left there, and it's been kind of hanging over our heads. And I knew that the team was ready. I knew that we were kind of had this circled on our calendar. And it's, hard to do sometimes because you have a lot of other games to play, so you can't overlook anyone. But I know that this was important to the team. I think we felt a little jaded after we left there, the way that game ended. And, they certainly did what a number one team in the country does. They come after you in the second half and really attacked us and disrupted us. And, it took really by committee, I guess you would say, for us to kind of settle in not even settle in, just kind of hold on. And everybody, those last 5 that were on the floor, really did a good job. I think they were really, a little bit, that's a hard position to be in without 2 starters and people that they rely on and people that they count on. I thought Gabby and Emily showed really good leadership and getting us to where we needed to be and what we were going to do. So without question, I'm just really proud.
Yeah, you mentioned, kind of in control, which is a different position at their place. At their place, it was tight the whole way. But here you led by 17 early second half, and then they make that run, as good teams do. What happened in that span where they got back in it? Was it just them playing better, or was there more to it than that?
Well, I think that we anticipated that they were going to continue to do what they normally do, and that's share the ball inside out and take perimeter threes. So the second half was clearly a change in philosophy and really just put your head down and attack Wayne State. The fact that they only had 12 assists, I think, is low for a GV team, whether it's this year or even in the past. They're great at sharing the ball and moving the ball, and so that mindset was different, and that's not exactly what we had practiced, that they were going to play more of a one-on-one game with us. I thought that, there were times we contained and did a great job, and there was times that, they just beat us off the bounce. And in that span, when they were getting to the basket in the third and fourth quarter, we picked up some silly fouls, and it kind of changed some things for us. But kudos to them on their strategy and their game plan of changing some things, because that's not what we prepped for. We prepped for more of a inside-out, combo, both layups and 3 kind of team. But we did what we needed to do.
Yeah, a team that normally likes to shoot the 3. They were 0 of their first 9 from deep. Their first 3-point make didn't come till it was to tie at 76-76. And because of that, it was a war in the paint. Over 100 total points were scored in the paint. So a category that you guys won 54-48. So once you see that they're not trying to shoot the 3, they're trying to drive, only 12 assists, a lot of one-on-one basketball. Mm-hmm. Was there a change there for you guys?
A little bit, yeah. Obviously getting some help into the paint and showing early help into the paint. But, right when you think that you're going to do that, they you're waiting for them to counter. You're waiting for them to shoot kick out threes. So I think, having played them, I mean, Taylor's played them for 4 years and know that they can get a piece of the paint and kick it out for a three. So, it's that, kind of pick your poison, right? If you help too much, they're going to hit wide open threes. So overall, I think offensively we attacked in transition. I think that is to our benefit. And I think when you play a team like Grand Valley and they're number one and they're a good defensive team, you've got to make shots. And we made shots. So that's not me, and that's not by design, but you got to go out with confidence and you got to be able to make shots. And I thought we shot the ball pretty well at 50+%.
Taylor, 19 points, 8 boards. I just mentioned you had 54 points in the paint as a team. That's kind of where you get a lot of your action, right? It's down by the basket. Could you sense that maybe the ball was going to go your way more and you were going to get more looks down by the basket?
I just think it was a focus in practice this week to, if you see paint, then get to it. Even if you're stopped, then you go off 2 feet and you kick it out. So I think it was just a focus. I didn't want to settle for, outside shots. I just wanted to get to my game and get to those spots where I know I can be efficient. So.
McKenna, 19 points, 4 rebounds. Another good game out of you. 19 points just like Taylor, but I want to ask about JC Tubergen. So JC goes to the line there. JC's a soft-spoken person, as confident as ever, though. She makes both free throws to put you guys up 1, and that's where the score stood, right? I know, maybe Taylor chime in if you want, but when she went to the line, you guys were confident, right?
Oh, yeah. I knew she was making them, and, we make them in practice, and we have a lot of confidence in her. We have confidence in everyone, so it didn't matter who would have been up there. I would have believed in them either way. So I think that's what helped us with this game. We have confidence in everyone within our team. So, yeah.
One more for Taylor or McKenna. When you guys fouled out,
Try not to.
try not to, obviously, but in a physical game like that, somebody's bound to. When you guys came out, what did you see from the team? How did you see them adjust without you two on the court? Either of you can.
Well, for me, it's they did it the first time. Ferg fouled out the first time, too.
There was foul trouble in Allendale, too.
And
yep.
I think Gabby fouled out, too, and then I was the one who stayed. It would just end up to be Gabby this time. So, they had already been in that position before. So, when I came out, I honestly, wasn't worried. Yeah, I was disappointed in myself, but I really wasn't worried because I know that they had been through it before. And so, yeah, I saw a little bit of, nervousness in their face. So I just tried my best to, show them that I had confidence in them so that they could have what they needed to finish out the game.
All right, Coach, you have a break till Thursday. You're home again against Northern, a team that got you the first time.
We have another tough one.
Yeah.
Really tough one.
Yeah. From here till then, obviously there's a lot of highs and there's a lot of lows. This time it's a high. What's the message to the team and how do you get past it quicker rather than later?
Well, the message is that we have to continue to work, continue to get better, continue to grow, and get ourselves ready for what we hope to be in the GLIAC postseason tournament, So, I think that Grand Valley is a front runner to probably win this thing out. And now we're in a position where we want to try to earn a home court seat. So, that's our focus now. Can we have success to close out the season and get ourselves, at 4-3-2, right? We want to be at home. And we can't have any let-ups. In January, we had some let-ups in how we were playing. Whether we won or not, we just had some let-ups. And we saw a lot of fight and determination. Honestly, I'm looking forward to getting back in the gym on Monday. And, I'm really, again, I know I've said it before, but I'm just really happy for the girls. I'm happy for just the team and all the way around the program. Everybody put a lot of time into this.
All right, you three, congrats, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.